Hello, it's a weekend here in England and London, and people who wish to travel not using the car because it's the ultra low gas charge, ULEZ, and congestion charges, and all these charges, but there's no tube, there's no train to get around in London. So get back on your bike. On your bike, they say. It's a beautiful English word. And I'm smiling because the rest of the world is accelerating their joy of progress. Where we are so trapped in our ways, trying to dictate our ways of life through many different ways, yet unable to resolve the very fundamental core principles of where we are going wrong. Where are we going wrong? Well, ask a politician, because they seems to have an answer for everything, going a roundabout way. But by the time you get to this side, the side you need to exit, there's a strike there. Or you go around again, thinking you might find a diversion to get out of that. You might come across a strike there. No matter where and how you look at. We here in London and the rest of Britain, the rest of Europe, the Western Hemisphere, so-called the affluent, intelligent, smart, are stuck in many different traps that they set up for others. Am I saying too much? Or I'm being felt the sadness for people who have to get around, who has to get to work, who has to deliver the food that you eat, who has to deliver the essential services. They can't get to work. They can't go on about their life. And the people who work Monday to Friday, they can't even go for a relaxation on your bike, they say. But we have trained and made people to get on an electric scooter where the electricity charges are high. We have crippled the humanity on the planet and asked them to get on a bike where they haven't got legs left anymore to even cycle. They don't have the strength anymore to cycle because they all live in a box, so-called home, so comfortable in 23 degrees. The winter is around the corner. Don't know how many other things will start propping up. Entrapments. Ask your politician. Ask your advisor. Ask all the social media to give you the advice. Losing your common sense of living in the most human way possible. What can I say? My words will not travel far because it doesn't have the sound bites, or is it called the algorithms? Or is it algorithms being muted when it comes for my voice? Or is it I'm being too stupid? Or I'm born as stupid to be a human? when it comes to animals, I'll simply put it, none of those animals are stuck in the ways that humans are. We all have one problem. This burning stomach needs to be filled. So we all have to do something to fill that stomach. If you don't, you'll be hungry. If you don't have any means to feed that stomach, you'll do everything possible to make sure that one problem is taken care of. As creatures, we all have this one problem to feed this hungry stomach. Every life has to fulfill this before they address any other concern. So with humans, with animals, one problem, stomach full, life settled. With humans, stomach full, 100 problems. We are no different, are we? You may question. Stop feeding so-called your religious leaders, political leaders, and start feeding your stomach. Start growing your food. We should not stop feeding anyone. We should all start being an extension to one another and improve the way of life for everyone. This is the way I live. This is the way I have lived. This is how I've shared my life across the world with my feeble, humble hands and my painful words, sharing where we are today. I'm in this house, little place, sharing my thoughts, whilst many who have essential duties and essential means to get to somewhere can't get anywhere here in London, or they've been penalized by penalties, and they're asking you to leave the car behind to avoid polluting the air. Yet the public transport is crippled, or they're on strike, or they're unbearable to travel on.